Greetings, my name's Chelsea and I welcome you today to a heart and shoulder opener. Just a short 10-20 minute sequence, and this is for my 300-hour yoga submission. So thank you for joining me. We'll start lying down on our side. Palm face up. You can have a support for your neck if you'd like. Opposite palm to match. We're going to inhale, opening up through the shoulders, going back as far as your body calls for. Then exhale, closing the palms back together. Inhale, open. Feeling all the way back into the shoulder space. Taking a full round of breath here. Then exhale. Bringing the palms back to touch. One more time, staying open for as many breaths as your body calls for. Inhale. Offering support from the opposite hand. For me, it's under this arm space. Relaxing between the eyebrows, softening the jaw. Breathing into any areas of stickiness or tightness that you're feeling. And then exhale, release, palms back to touch. Moving mindfully and slowly, we'll go through table. Planting the fingertips and the palms down into the mat. Dropping the hips to the earth, broadening through the shoulders, looking up to the sky. Moving mindfully with your breath, rounding through the shoulders, looking at the knees. When you're ready, coming down to the other side, palm face up. Top hand to meet the bottom palm. And moving mindfully with your breath as inhale, open up. Looking over that back shoulder. Staying open for a round of breath. Maintaining that length and that space as you exhale, closing the hands back together. Inhale, open. Rolling open. Finding length from crown to tail. Softening between the eyebrows. Relaxing into your supports. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Again, staying open for as long as your body calls, for as many rounds of breath. Get into those areas of tightness and stickiness, rigidity. Softening again between the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw. When you're ready, bringing hands back together. And coming back up through table, press down into the fingertips, press down into the palms. Hips stacked over the knees, dropping the belly, looking up to the sky, broadening through the collarbones and the heart. Rounding through the shoulders, looking at the knees. We're going to get into this side body. I invite you to take your bolster, lay it lengthwise across the mat, and then lay over it. And then move down just a little bit. And then bring the block to support your head. Finding length, reaching overhead. Lengthen the side body, relax the shoulders, open them up on the back. Taking a few mindful moments to breathe here, just relax, resting into the supports beneath you. Even the support in the environment around you, the atmosphere, allowing you to take your next breath. Then opening up the shoulder again, rolling open, looking over that back shoulder. Breathing into those spaces and those places, that stickiness, tightness, rigidity. And when you're ready, coming back through table, pressing up, and noticing how when we go to table in between each shape, noticing the flow, the smoothness that's created, the movement of your breath, the relaxation and the stretch, that linking of the breath and the body. And then setting up for the other side, bringing your hip to the bolster, laying down, shoulder down to the mat, support of the block, and reaching up long overhead. Breathing in this shape. Opening up through the shoulders, feeling the release. When you're ready, bringing your hand to your shoulder and looking over the shoulder. Opening up through the neck. The front side of the body. Rolling those shoulders back. A nice stretch across the collarbones, the pectoral muscles. And when that's feeling complete, again, moving mindfully with your breath, pressing back up through table. And taking a round of cat-cow, dipping the hips, the belly to the earth, broadening through the shoulders, pressing through the fingertips and the palms. And then as you exhale, rounding through the shoulders, looking at the knees. Tucking the toes, pressing back into downward facing dog. Shoulders drop down on the back, ears in line with your arms. And then exhale, let's release back to table. But we're going to remove our bolster. Coming into table, and we're going to open up more into the shoulder space. All right, are you ready? Planting your left hand kind of central, more central into the mat in front of you, kind of beneath your face, plugging the fingertips and the palms in. We're gonna reach up to the sky and inhale with the opposite hand. And then as you exhale, we're gonna thread this upper hand through underneath, coming down onto your shoulder. Now options with our hands. We got our ear to the mat. Hand can be overhead. Hand can be on our hip. Or we can hook it back behind our opposite hip. Oh, yeah, I haven't done this one in a whole minute. Breathing in. And then to take it just another step, if you will, or would like to, invite you to look down at that bottom armpit. Feeling the stretch between the shoulder blades, the stretch in the upper front shoulder, and the stretches in the neck. Staying here for as many breaths as your body calls for. Breathing in fully into any areas that are tight, sticky, and rigid. And unwinding when you're ready. Coming back through our table. Maybe taking some hip circles. Opposite direction. And we'll set up for the other side, bringing that right hand kind of center stage, pressing into the fingertips and the palm, reaching up with the left hand, and threading underneath the body through, bringing the left shoulder down to the mat, left ear down to the mat, reaching again overhead, maybe taking a breath here. Maybe bringing your hand to your waist, your left as right hip. Or hooking it in front of the opposite hip. And looking over the shoulder. Taking a full round of breaths there. Or looking down in that lower left armpit. Noticing those areas of stickiness. Offering them to soften. Leaning into your resistance. Why is it there? What information does it have for you? Can it be released? Pressing back into our table, dropping, looking up to the sky. Exhale, release. Back into cat. Pressing hips to heels. Child's pose. Thank you for working into your shoulders with me. A little bit into the neck. Your upper body thanks you. I thank you. My upper body thanks you.